Well, good morning. So, today's Sunday. So I'm guessing that's March the 26th. We're now in Ambleside. We're here. We spent the night here last night. We're here for 2 more nights. So today we're starting a mountain walk, Loughrigg Hill Fell, which is up in the background. So that's what we're starting today. It's supposed to take about 4 hours to complete this particular hike if you just do the hike itself. Of course, we're stopping to take pictures, capture images to see what we can see. One thing I've learned so far this week is to keep my backpack very light. So I have one lens with me, my 28 to 135. I have one camera body, of course, my Canon 50D. I have my tripod, I have my ND filters, I have a polarizing filter, I have a cable release, cleaning cloth, spare battery, and an empty 16 gig CF card. So that's what I've got with me in my pack. Also a jacket, because they say when I get up high it's going to get windy and it's going to get colder. So I have a hiking jacket with me. So that's about it today. We're hoping to get some great images, of course, and that's what we're doing. Way up there in the distance is where we're actually heading. But you can see what a beautiful view this is. Absolutely stunning. What a perfect place to be today. So we just made a stop here. If you can just see ahead of me there's some rocks with a tree. Now there's several of these little trees around, but there's a little tree and it just appears to be kind of growing up out of those rocks. Well, you know what? I just stopped. I just had to take a shot of that. I just thought, to me, that is beautiful. There's lots of, I guess, iconic trees to shoot. But you know, that one just looks great. I didn't have a big to-do. I just grabbed my camera. I had about a 50-60 mil focal length, an ISO of 100, an f-stop of f8, and a shutter speed of about 1/300th of a second. It's a nice bright day out today. I used no filters. I just simply took a shot. There's actually a really nice shot of it right here over this kind of gate. But we're looking right into the sun there. But what a beautiful shot. My God. Absolutely stunning. Well, okay, so first of all, I want to point something out. I've put my wrist strap on my camera. Can you see that? Yeah, I have. Every 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet, 100 feet, 100 yards, whatever. You go around a little bend, you come up of a crevice, you go down a little dip. There's an amazing view to be had. I love the journalistic side of things. Is there a story here? Oh, you bet there's a story here. What we're looking at here, what you can see, was created in the Ice Age, in the glacial. This is all glacial formation, carved out by the glacial ice over you know, literally huge periods of time. So I want to capture all the images. To me, photography has 2 parts. It has capturing the image, and then it's what I can do with it in post. And what I can do with it in post is going to help me decide if I print it and frame it, and hopefully then people buy it. And if they buy it, then I make a profit. If I make a profit, then I can come here again, or I can go somewhere else again. And that's how I work. That's what I do. That is photography for me. Amazing. Okay guys, so this is what we're shooting right now. Hi now. It's amazing, and I'm nowhere near good enough a photographer to make, to capture this image. I point my camera in that direction and I take the shot. But you know what? We're working on a few little things here, and I really want to get on top of my filters that I'm using, my ND filters. So right now I'm using an 8-stop ND filter, and with that I'm also using a 4-stop graduated filter, just to help deepen that sky a little bit more. There's not a lot of cloud up there today. There's a little bit of high cirrus kind of wispy cloud behind the mountain, but that's just going to create a kind of a grayish or white hue behind the peak of the mountain. There's an English village down below. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. So at an ISO of 100 and an f-stop of 22, I was getting about 1/6 of a second. So we'll see how that looks. We'll see what happens with that. The colors are absolutely amazing. The sun itself is pushing right inside the valley and all the way up to the top of those mountains. So it's evenly lit throughout, and it's nice and bright. So hey, notwithstanding a little bit more character in the sky would be perfect. Otherwise, what an amazing view. Let's hope we can do this shot justice. Well, okay guys, we did stop for a few minutes to, well, probably 20 minutes to capture some images of Loughrigg tarn. Now a tarn is what we would call, say, a small lake or maybe a big pond. I'm going to scan around so you can see that with the mountains in the background and the lake or the body of water below. There were some reflections available in the water, however they were kind of blurry. There's a bit of movement on the water. I used an 8-stop ND filter to slow things down, try to silk or smooth out the water. And I also, in addition to that, used a 4-stop grad filter just to deepen the blue in the sky around the mountaintops, because there is a high cirrus cloud, which tends to lead to a kind of a white hue, if you will, or a white glow around the mountaintop. So I just thought I'd try to darken that down in camera with an ND filter, or a grad ND filter. So that's what I did. We're going to see how those images turn out, and the walk continues.